pleasure to give the floor to Mr. Hahn.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you very much for once again receiving us here in Yerevan. Indeed, it's our sixth meeting this year, but I think the first one in Yerevan. So we have seen each other on several occasions, and this is also expressing the very strong ties we could really establish and create between the European Union and Armenia. And I can only confirm what the Minister has presented as a long list of activities. But it's good to hear it again and again, because it's also about visibility, which means the, so to say, contribution of the European Union to the further development of Armenia, because it's in our own interest to have a strong, stable and prosperous Armenia in the South Caucasus, contributing to the further stabilization of our neighborhood. And in that respect, and then if you like, in this spirit, the European Union and Armenia will soon sign a new comprehensive and enhanced partnership agreement. The Minister referred to it. This, together with the agreed partnership priorities, will broaden and deepen our cooperation. Let me note that this is the first agreement of this kind across the Eastern Partnership region, and that Armenia is also the first Eastern partner to conclude partnership priorities with the European Union. So in that way, the country is a frontrunner, and we are very interested to see how this new agreement will materialize, because it's again a blueprint for possible other relationships. And in that respect, the agreement and its so to say its relevance is going far beyond our bilateral relationship. This groundbreaking new agreement will help demonstrate that it is possible for Armenia to be part of the Eurasian Integration Process, while also establishing enhanced and comprehensive relations with the Union. And this, once again, is the idea behind it, and should serve once again as an example to others if they like it. With the new agreement, we will assist Armenia to improve its regulatory environment in areas such as trade and services, the establishment of and the operation of companies, public procurement, and it's also about intellectual property rights. Both the agreement and the partnership priorities will also provide the framework for concrete areas where we plan to invest. And this is what I have discussed with the Prime Minister. We want, amongst others, to concentrate on education and innovation. Both is closely linked to each other, as skills development will be key for Armenia's future. We will also continue strong support to businesses. One of the key deliverables of the Eastern Partnership Summit is to provide loans in local currencies, which is important in particular for SMEs. They are not experienced to work in foreign currencies, etc., but they should have access to the local currency, and therefore I think another very important deliverable for the further development of the business sector here in Armenia. Apart from all these bilateral issues, which are partly, as I said, embedded into the Eastern Partnership Summit, we have discussed, of course, and it was mentioned by the Minister, the next Partnership Summit, which is scheduled for the 24th of November in Brussels. It's in Brussels for the first time also to demonstrate the strong commitment of all the 28 EU member states on the further development of the Eastern neighbourhood. And it's not only, so to say, the particular interest of our Eastern European member states, but it's the interest of all the 28, expressed by the fact that we have convened this summit for the first time in Brussels. And that's why I have already referred in a particular item on these famous 20 deliverables for 2020, which aim to bring tangible results and benefits to the daily lives of Armenian citizens. The Minister also referred to, so to say, reducing, finally, ideally abandoning roaming tariffs, but also, once again, to reconnect to the trans-European network for railways, highways, also in the energy sector. It's about increasing people-to-people opportunities, in particular, first and foremost, Erasmus Plus scholarship opportunities, but also here we have to see how we can extend the scope of areas of people-to-people contacts. All in all, I can confirm that the relationship between the European Union and Armenia has further improved. I think also the elections this year have been a kind of testimonial, but of course, like always, further progress is possible, has to be achieved. It's in all our interest. What we would like to see is a prosperous, stable neighbourhood, which is in the interest of both of us, because it's about peace and prosperity, and it's something which citizens are interested, and not only interested, they simply deserve it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Johannes.